this is Gengar X, and this thing that you see in front of you, I will be using this for future videos. So, yeah, I can only, well, I only have this thing. Yeah. I know it's kind of a bummer. It's the only thing that I've actually ever gotten so far, like, ever, about My Hero Academia. It's a pretty sweet game. I really liked it. It's really good. Okay, now on to the discussion. I'll be making stories on what ifs, on what if Deku had his own all for one quirk. That's right, his own. And I'm not gonna be saying like he had all for one as his father, like some stories out there do. I think that was pretty cool for some stories. We the Celestials, I like his story. His story is like I think the best by far as what I've heard. No need to offend anyone out there who's actually listening to this. I just really like his versions the best. I don't think mine can compare, or at least I don't think I would be in a league of theirs yet. Of with We the Celestials, with Anime Junkie, and with others that I think that are also really great. Those two are just on the top of my list in my head of who I know who are really great at what ifs. So yeah, those two guys are really great. You guys should go ahead and try to subscribe to them as well. Listen to their stories; they're awesome. I've seen that Anime Junkie made a video about what if Deku was quirkless. I haven't seen him make a story like this, so I'm kind of excited for that. I have not watched it. I have not heard of it. So yeah, I'm completely clueless of what kind of story for what he's gonna make. Okay, so now I'll be making Izuku Midoriya have stories for what if he had all for one quirk, his own quirk. He won't have him as a father, and I will have what if he had one for all as his own quirk. I know it kind of sounds weird. Okay, I'm not gonna get off topic again. Okay, and also, what if he had Shigaraki's quirk? I would make different versions for these stories. Like, for the ones that you heard, I will make a version for. Like, there's a good version, there's a bad version, and then there's a special version. I'm not gonna make 4 or 5 because technically that would be probably too much, I think. So, yeah. I'll also make other stories like what if he had one of his classmates' quirk? And then I would also make a special way for that as well. I have a few ideas for some kind of special ones, like the what if Deku had Dark Shadow. I have an idea on him to be really cool, and I think it'll be really nice. And I would also have what if he had a Muscular's quirk. That quirk seems really cool and really powerful. I don't know if anyone has ever seen that, but I've actually had wondered what would happen if he did have that quirk. But I'm not gonna get into that because I kind of want to get this through fast. Okay. What if he had basically Shigaraki's quirk, All for One's quirk, the quirk one for all? What if he was born with that? Different versions. 1, 2, 3. Good, bad, special. What if he had one of his classmates' quirk? I would alter the one for what if he had engines. Like, his engines would be different from Tenya Ita's. Like, I'm not gonna get into the details, but I will make it different. He would have one of these 3 guys from the cover. He would have one of his classmates. He would have one of his he would have one of the League of Villains quirks, like Musculars, or the Nomus quirk, the Shockwave Absorption quirk. I also have special ideas for the future of, like, what if Deku had a dragon quirk? It would basically be, the story for that would be Izuku Midoriya. He thinks he has his father's quirk, but really, later on, he grows wings. He doesn't know why or where he came from, but yeah. and then he would grow a tail. I don't know if he should have scales or not, if he should grow scales or grow horns. Comment down below what you think would be interesting for that story. I would also make a what if for what if Deku was an elf, which would basically mean he would have very high healing capabilities. So he would be able to heal a lot of injuries. So yeah, there's that. But the thing is, for the healing stories that I would create, I would imagine myself maybe healing Tenya Ira's brother, but I just don't know what to think of it when it comes. Because I kind of do wonder what the battle would be like every time with a different quirk against Stain. I do think the battle against Stain was pretty interesting. It was pretty epic. It had really good moments. So basically, yeah, I would make stories like what if Deku had a dragon quirk or an elf quirk, maybe a vampire quirk. I'm not really that sure. Same thing goes for what if he was a werewolf. I've seen some of them out there. I'm not liking all of them, but some of them are good. I think I've seen the name of a title of a video. I didn't click it. I only saw the title then. It was called What If Deku Was a Vampire King? Something like that. It was just basically Deku was a vampire king. So yeah. And I would also make future videos gonna be like what if he was something like Venom, a symbiote, being able to turn to something liquidy. Like he would be completely able to turn himself into blood. He would be able to turn his bones into blood as well. And he could even come back from super regeneration because he can heal himself with his special bloody quirk. He can turn himself into complete blood. He can alter the color of his hair. He can alter the color of his eyes. His skin too, yes. Basically, he can manipulate his blood completely around his body. So basically, he can make himself look like almost anybody. But I'm not going to do that. And also, I'd also make what if he was something like Majin Buu from Dragon Ball. I'm not that sure. I saw a few videos out there. They were kind of nice. I don't know if I should really do that. And then there's also a story I kind of really want to do. I thought it's inside my head. I was like, man, all of these interesting stories about what if Deku was a Saiyan, or what if he had ki control or something like that. What if he had Zenkai boosts? Yeah, I saw that one story from Anime Junkie. I really liked it. But I was like, one time I was like, just stick to the script, stick to the basics of what you first said. Just like because he got injured in the beginning. Like, at first he was saying that he was gonna make just basically him getting stronger after every beatdown. But then he started changing it. I didn't hate it. I was like, why did you change it? So maybe I'll make my own version of that in the future, and I'll make it like properly. Well, not properly, just what Zenkai Boost would really be. And also, I want to make a what if on what if Deku had Cell's capabilities from Dragon Ball Z. Basically, what I want to do is what if Deku had the Dragon Ball Z techniques. Technically, I just want him to have the abilities of being able to shoot a Kamehameha, have ki control, being able to do Tien Shenhan's forearm technique, being able to multiply, or divide, technically, because he's dividing his strength. And then there's also Kaioken from Goku, the Solar Flare from Krillin. And then there's like a few more, right? He would also be able to do Super Saiyan. You know, I've already said ki control, right? Okay, maybe also Gallic Gun, Masenko. Not really too many key specialties, but just I'm just gonna say he can do something like Kamehameha and Gallic Gun. He'll be able to do that kind of stuff. You have Tien Shenhan's techniques. You have Goku's techniques. Vegeta's techniques. You would have Krillin's techniques. Yeah, that's what I would be doing for that. So, comment down below. What do you think about on all of this? I kind of want to hear what you guys want to say because that's what I want. I want to hear what you guys got to say. So, yeah. What if for the future videos, Gengar X, call me GX for short, out.